In the FIBA U19 World Cup, few players made a splash as big as rising UConn freshman Jacob Furphy. Beginning the tournament with a loud 24 points against Team USA, he captained the Australian Ebos to a 6th place finish. The Tasmanian native has been in Basketball Australia's pipeline for several years, and he has played well on global stages before. But this tournament was his international coming out party. He led the event in minutes played and proved to be an indispensable player for his team. Furphy is a chameleon on the court, capable of blending into a variety of different team contexts. If you need him to play on ball and run pick and roll, he can do that. If you need him to be an off-ball movement shooting specialist, he can do that. If you need him to be a high IQ wing connector, he'll be the glue your team needs to succeed. His most polished skill is probably his perimeter shooting. He's especially dangerous shooting off the catch. His shooting percentages tailed off in later games as he played close to 35 minutes a game with 7 games in 9 days. But he was shooting 42% on 8 attempts per through the first 4 games, and he shot 43% this season in the NBL 1. Furphy has a great release on his jumper, and doesn't need a pass directly in his shooting pocket or even one caught cleanly to smoothly rise and fire. He has deep, in-the-gym range. He also made opponents closing out on him pay. Furphy would pump, drive, and get into the paint to score or dish. Australia ran designed actions to free him for off-moving threes. Being able to shoot off DHOs and floppy action will come in very handy at UConn. They ran a baseline inbound set to get Jacob a corner 3. And a similar set where he reads the defender and appears to call the play like a quarterback. Jacob took the technical free throws for his team. He made 92% of his free throws during his most recent league season. Against drop coverage, Furphy showed he's comfortable pulling up from 3 or the mid-range. He's deadly if you let him freely step into the shot. He even showed off a Dirk one-legged fadeaway. He did struggle in the tournament shooting off the dribble under duress, a part of his game that's still developing. But Furphy has an advanced floater game. He has touch from all over the paint with either hand. One of his biggest strengths is that he plays at his own pace, gets into the paint, uses his body, and converts at a high rate. Furphy is very good at putting his defender in jail in pick and roll, using his physicality to gain an advantage and get to his floater. But the floater can become a fallback. He was often forced into tough ones when he couldn't get all the way to the rim. His below-the-rim athleticism led to getting blocked several times when attempting to finish against real length. Jacob is developing as a passer and handler. He can make live dribble passes and find the cross-court corner. He makes the simple reads and the smart plays. It's easy to appreciate his unselfishness. He had an assist with 4 seconds left to save a game and force overtime. It wasn't flashy, but it was the right play. In pick and rolls, Furphy finds the roll man when appropriate. Including on short rolls when blitzed. He's shown flashes of reading the second level of the defense. Every now and then, his passing accuracy slips. He had a few off-target passes, but the vision was still clearly there. Australia trusted Jacob's decision-making, having him inbound the ball. Watch him see his teammate alone ahead of the pack. Off a board, he'll grab and go, keeping his head up, scanning the court to hit a pass ahead in transition. He's got a solid handle, even in tight spaces. He uses gathers well to attack the basket and finish. But physical, athletic pressure defense can force him into turnovers. His first step isn't bursty, so he has trouble creating and maintaining advantages in isolation and late clock situations, even against mismatches. But he shines without the ball. He's often in motion, cutting with purpose. He stays involved in the play even when the ball doesn't find him, grabbing rebounds and using his gravity to create space for teammates. Defensively, Furphy competes. He moves his feet, using his chest to contain, and goes straight up to contest without fouling. He's a smart, team-first defender, always talking, always in help position, digging down, rotating well, getting deflections, and boxing out. I love this play because he does everything in it. He's in help position to help on the roll, then he gets out to the arc to get a huge contest on 3, then floats back into the action and ends up contesting a shot at the rim, then comes down with the rebound amidst 5 guys. He can be so active defensively that sometimes he overcommits or gambles, leaving himself out of position. A fixable issue with reps, and probably less of an issue in UConn's conservative help defensive scheme. He doesn't back down from mismatches. Furphy plays physically when switched onto bigs or posted up. If you try to get tough with him, he's going to bring it back one level more at you. However, his lack of quick recovery speed and average athleticism does lead to some tough isolation matchups and slow closeouts. Jacob's motor and quick processing often makes up for that speed deficiency. He is first to a lot of loose or contested balls and immediately heading up the court. How will Furphy fit in UConn's scheme? If you watched Cam Spencer at UConn curl off screens, you already know. The staff will trust him to run off a pin down and shoot or play make heading towards the hoop. As a cutter and mover, he's perfect for UConn's elaborate motion sets. In addition to Cam, his versatility to drive and score with the ball, or catch and shoot off the ball, reminds of Tristan Newton and Liam McNeely. He's gritty, and he fits Dan Hurley's UConn culture. I love the way he boxes out, chipping opponents outside of his responsibility before getting back to his man. With time in stores, Furphy has the mindset and skills to become the next fan favorite. What do you expect from Furphy in his career with the Huskies? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to Store Central for more videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching.